Um,
Do I see her?
yes, you definitely see her. The way she looks, as I just told you. Um, you can also see that she has a flower in her head, in her
In her
hair,
hair.
in her braid.
So
Um, she
once
looks
I'm.
at you
Mm-hmm.
and she kind of motions you to come sit next to her, really. So you have full view over what is in front.
I can partake in the gloriousness.
Do you do so?
Sure.
You
I'm not
sit.
expecting anything.
You sit next to her, and she says, "Your letter, your note wasn't very descriptive," and her voice has kind of changed from a very relaxed to a more sterner, um, attentive voice. She says, "I need all the information you can get, you can give."
Well, myself and well, only Ty was originally with me at the time. We headed north of Barris. We were gonna find out why people were disappearing. Apparently, it was unrelated to what we ran into, but we ran into something I would rather not have. And it asked, I guess you could say, a favor from us. And, well, I kind of got under the impression that it was a do it or die. So we did. And bottom line, there's one in that area, at least this, and this was, when was this? This was in May, and it is has two hatchlings with it, but they grew really fast.
But so it wanted you to take the hatchlings, or
I will specifically state, yeah, the request was acquiring some eggs, and
okay.
you can see that Drake is like he really doesn't want to talk about it. Like at the like he's like there's this huge sense of worry, and he's kind of looking around. He's just checking the skies, desperately making sure that nothing's there.
So there is one young or adult green dragon
Mm-hmm.
and two hatchlings. You said that they grew fast.
The eggs went from being completely, I guess, dead would be one way I could think of.
Inert.
Inert to. Are you like you're just barely falling asleep and you're like right there. You're like inert. And we obtained like this heart of a tree, and it used that to basically immediately hatch them, and they seem to be more grown than they ought to have been.
Part of a tree. You mean a Gultalas?
I believe that is the tree.
Then that immediately explains why they grew so fast.
Really?
Those trees are. Their hearts are what gives the trees their power. What grants the trees a swift growth. It does the same for certain creatures. And apparently it does the same for young dragons. Can you tell me how big they had become and when you saw them last?
Well, when I saw him last was right at the beginning of June.
2 months ago?
So at this point, 4 months ago.
4 months ago.
4 months
And
ago?
what was their... So at that moment they just hatched. You haven't seen them after.
No. But I mean, Wrath, when we saw them hatch, they were pretty big, and the heart didn't seem to be like completely devoid of energy, right?
When they were hatched, they were hatchling size. They
Okay.
weren't puppies. Well,
Right.
like big dogs. That was about the size they had.
Did the heart like lose all its luster when that happened, or was there still some kind of glow?
It seemed that the heart was mostly gone. The oozing energy that came out of it was gone.
So I say it's very possible. Like I could have imagined it, and they could grow very normal, but I wouldn't be surprised if their growth could be increased.
Neither would I. Well then, apparently I'll go. I have to go and dragon hunt again. Perhaps
Well,
I can get a couple of people together.
just don't mention me, please.
I understand. It requires courage to tell these type of things.
And in Draconic, I changed my eyes, and in Draconic I say it knows what I smell like. Does she have any reaction to that?
She looks at you and smiles. Dragons have a very good sense of memory.
Mm-hmm.
You say this
Sense
in
of smell.
Draconic?
She says this in Elvenbeck.
Okay.
Oh.
But
she
you
knows.
get
She
the
was just
impression-
replying.
Yeah, you get the impression that she knows exactly what you're saying.
And that, like, I got some probably partial dragon blood in my body, which came maybe. I mean, I'm a very buff elf. I'm on the extreme end. So probably,
Steroids.
yeah. So it'd probably be like I look like a weird elf, but like I just basically gave it away that yeah, I'm not like human elf. I'm kind of something else.
She's
If you say that back to her in Elvish, we're gonna know.
Well, you're asleep. We're not talking very loud at all.
I missed this.
yeah, you're still asleep.
Okay.
She kind of stands up, starts gathering her stuff. She mumbles more to herself than to anyone, but you can hear it. That the Behir job has gotten a little bit more hasty now. Needs to be completed a little bit quicker.
So
and within
I
5
tell
to
her
10 minutes,
before she leaves.
gathered all her stuff.
Before she leaves, like, well, maybe while she's doing this, I'll just say, just stay safe. The world would be a lot worse place if it lost someone as pretty as you.
She looks at you. She says, "Stay safe, and thank your friend for the flower." As she turns around, and you know that wood elves are faster than normal creatures,
Mm-hmm.
but she is fast for a wood elf. She is really, really fast. And within mere moments, she is gone and out of your sight, without making
Any
much
noise.
noise.
The only thing that is heard is my
Probably.
very quiet. Hate to see her go, but love to watch her leave.
Yeah, the thing is, you didn't really get to watch.
Aw, it was very quick. Can I
Yeah, she
perception
was very
check? Because she
quick.
wasn't trying to hide. We'll see how good I can roll my perception, which is not
Try
at
it.
all.
And I'll give her basic stealth.
Her basic stealth,
Which
Yeah.
is probably
Which is
pretty
like, what,
bloody
plus
high.
which is even
Oh!
nice crits.
Drake, you're not gonna believe this.
Okay.
Credit as well.
Oh my god!
What?
Not kidding you.
So, wait, but I thought she had their base. Oh,
Wow.
she's a level
Slightly
20
bigger
character,
than I am.
probably.
She is definitely a level 20
that makes
chair.
sense.
Come.
Talking about XP,
I mean, was she? Wait, I have a question. Was she trying to stealth? Because
she wasn't really trying.
so that would be more like a passive stealth then, right? So her passive
Yeah.
stealth would be 21. right?
That depends.
Because it's 10 plus your bonus is a passive stealth. She wasn't actually trying to stealth. I mean, it's amazing she rolled a 20, but she wasn't trying. So, give me that.
She rolled a 20 on her acrobatics check.
To quickly run away. So
She got the hell away.
Yeah, so she rolled a 20 on her acrobatics.
You may have seen a glimmer of her brown hair waving in the wind.
okay, fine. Son of a gun, I thought that was going to be amazing, too. I'm like, what a time to roll a 20!
Experience.
Yeah, not when you're about to die, but right now.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
So this will be interesting because with our XP modifier, we have 2 encounters.
Yeah, I maxed the XP modifier after like 5 creatures to double, which still gives you a total from the 2 encounters and everything you killed of 3,700 experience, which is of course still divided by the group of 4.
Okay.
925.
925.
9643.
And everyone fixed their XP from last session, right?
Yeah.
I already did.
So 900 and how much? 75? How much?
925.
25. Okay.
It ended at 2 zeros and you're dividing by 4. It can never be a 75. No.
Well, I didn't remember the actual numbers, so it doesn't help me. Everyone should probably. I can't not be at full health. Question, Wrath, does his since we don't use the normal rules, does his bracelet automatically mean he gets full 2 hit dice of roll after a long rest? Makes sense.
What did the bracelet say specifically?
Whenever you use a hit die, it's automatically the maximum amount of that hit die. So
yeah, you roll the maximum amount of hit die, and since in the night you gain 2 hit die.
No,
3
it
hit die.
says in addition. Okay, so you wear the pen. It stabilizes you. Okay, so but then in addition, when you roll a hit die to regain hit points, double the number of hit points it restores.
Okay. So you still have to roll it. Are you down any HP?
Yeah, I was down 7.
Okay.
Not anymore.
You get 2 hit die
probably.
for free.
I guess so.
So is it just the number on the die, or is it the overall roll?
The number on the die.
Okay.
So that would be.
So it becomes
10.
6 plus 2 is 8.
Oh, 8. Okay.
Yeah.
So cool. I'm up to full health.
Yep. And then I literally can't roll anything less. I require 8 more health. I literally can't roll anything less than 12. So
Yeah.
I'm at full.
I only need 1.
And her spells are back.
Yes,
I'm
that's
lucky
one of the
again.
biggest things.
Gotta love the luck. Lady Luck is with me. Alright. So that was a interesting encounter, my aching back. We'll be sure to go back and finish what we started. Because they came out of a cave, right?
Yes.
So
We saw them come out of a cave. Oh, okay.
So
including the. Sorry, and the goblins came out with them out of the cave?
The goblins were on top of the spiders.
They
so
came out of the cave.
Yeah, but the ones that were behind them.
Yeah, we could be dealing with like a camp in the cave. This is definitely
that's
something
why
we
I'm
should
just-
take care of. So, Wrath, how many?
I
what
actually have
was-
time, so we can keep going.
Oh, what do you do? How long do you have?
As long as whenever I don't need to do that thing anymore.
Oh, you went and did it?
I might have to. I'd have to take a call. Well, the thing I had was over the hill.
Oh.
But I can explain later.
Okay.
I
You
might have
guys
to
still
take
up for
a call
play?
regarding it, but
A little. Not too long.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
I have like an hour.
That sounds good to me.
I love
How
it.
about Ido?
Yeah, I can do an hour.
Cool. Okay, give us another 5,000 experience. We're laughing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably.
Gumby, how far away from you from leveling?
Another
It's a long
5,000
ways.
experience.
Yeah.
Is he really?
40,
I don't know.
4,300. 4,357. More. I'm only at 9,600.
Dang, 43. You'll hit level 6 right around the time I hit level 7.
Mm-hmm.
What is level 7?
23,000.
Oh, that was another thing I wanted to say, but we'll do that after.
Take a long
Yes.
time for me.
You guys did take all the XP that Yuma didn't get.
Mm-hmm. And even if Yuma got it, your character wouldn't have gotten it, so it doesn't really matter.
Uh-huh.
You are now walking, overlooking the spider den again from the same area you were before.
Okay. Stealth.
Yeah, roll.
Uh-oh.
Man, I rolled a nat 20, but I don't get it.
Not bad. Considering. Especially you
It's
got
not terrible.
40, 56. That's a
Pretty
perception.
decent stealth.
So the group moves forward silently. As you get closer and closer to the cave, I want you to make a perception check, each and every one.
He just
Yeah,
did.
that's what I just did. Yeah.
Okay, that's a pretty good perception.
We're keeping our eyes on the
Man.
ceilings, by the way, because I don't want another drop in.
I am keeping my eyes on
The
my
ground.
Your
eyelids.
feet.
You're on your eyelids. 19.
I'm not asleep. I'm just checking my eyelids to see if there are any holes.
Exactly.
There is something unusual you see right now. There are a large number of footprints in front of the cave. A
Okay.
very, very large number of footprints. Not too weird considering that about a day ago, a couple of spiders with goblins ran out of them.
Mm-hmm.
So it may not be as weird as some would say. You get closer and closer to the cave until you're actually in front of the entrance. There is one string of webbing from the entrance inwards to the cave.
What do you mean by one
Um,
string? I'm confused.
Like literally one string of web.
So it's otherwise it's empty?
Otherwise the entrance seems to be empty.
Okay, well this might be a bad idea for us since there's no webbing on the ground.
There is no webbing on, yeah, apart from the single one.
Okay. It might not be a bad idea for us to pass without a trace then. We could get the drop on him.
Sure, I'll use up
Alright.
the spell.
So Raph,
And we have to re-roll.
real quick, that first encounter was 2 warg and how many goblins?
7.
And then the
Two
next
wargs?
encounter,
I thought it was...
there were
Oh,
two.
yeah.
2
two
works in the
orcs.
back, 7
Yeah, it was
in the
two.
front.
And then
6
there was-
goblin
Uh-huh.
spiders, 6 goblins riding 6 spiders and 14 goblins trailing them, of which 7 goblins escaped. So you killed 14 goblins
13.
and 6 spiders from that.
13 you mean.
13 goblins and 6 spiders from that. A total of 20 goblins and 6 spiders and 2 wargs. And the initial fight was of course separate from...
We passed without a trace, avoiding the spider web, and everyone roll stealth again, I guess.
Yep.
$17. Mine includes the plus 10, by the way, so.
That's a 12 for Tyraneus,
11.
21
And then 33 for Dolos.
Gumby, and 33 for Dolos. You enter this area. Down.
Okay, what can be seen? Is that it?
This is directly when you enter. Your eyes take a little bit of adjusting, and then you can see this further.
Okay.
This becomes difficult to see.
I say maybe Gumby
Just
can...
before, just
Yeah.
before you move, I'll kind of draw the single string
Okay.
like this.
I suggest we avoid touching it.
I suggest that Dolos throws a Gumby lit rock into the center area.
Or
Okay.
I could fly it over there with my invisible mage hand.
It's not really worth the spell slot.
It's a cantrip.
What? Mage Hand is the cantrip? Are you sure?
Yeah. Or wasn't it?
I think it always
it's
was a cantrip.
It's a cantrip?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure, if you want to do that, like float a mage hand, a visible mage hand, there's just this floating rock. It's I guess it won't make any noise. You just
Yeah, and then it will be more precise.
have okay.
Or I can fail at least.
Okay, where's the floating hand putting the rock?
Hold on. So, which way do you want it to go?
Well, we want it to go in, so like
Just
By the way, what's this
right
line?
here.
it's the web,
Oh, it's the web.
so don't touch it.
Okay, I'll just make it fly over here.
Okay. So there's a rock there right now.
Yeah.
It won't help you that much, really.
But do we see anything?
And you see this a little bit further, but nothing more.
That's it. Only 10 feet.
Because of the view you have.
I come up to here. Do I get attacked?
You don't get attacked, you can take a look at this area, basically. That's here. It becomes obvious that there are 3 different entrances. There are ways to
Go
go.
right. Oh, no,
Go
never
right?
mind, that's the web.
The center's the web.
Yeah, so we can't go right. Let's go left.
No, we can go. I mean, the webbing is like not. It's something we can avoid, right? Because it's just one string, right?
Yeah,
We can
It's-
avoid
But
it.
I
fairly
would
easily
guess if we
avoided.
touch it, they would be alerted or something by spiders.
Right. What I'm
sensing
saying is we're avoiding
whatever.
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
The vibrations.
We can
if you
see
want to
it.
go to the other side, you can walk over it, don't roll a 1. That's all.
Oh, okay.
If you don't roll a 1,
Let's go left
don't
first.
touch it.
Come on,
Let's
Dolos.
go left then.
One of us will roll a 1.
I can roll one, but then I get a free reroll.
And roll a 1 again.
Yeah, exactly. Just like I did before.
So I've got this floating rock just hovering over the ground in front of me. A little ways, like 10, 20 feet in front of me.
That means that this is going to be visible. This is visible. So you move in this larger cavern, and at the end of the cavern you can see a fire which is burned out. Only ashes are visible. There are a couple of bedrolls there, stinking. It seems fully abandoned.
Check the band rolls.
Yeah.
I found nothing.
They look dirty and they stink.
Mm-hmm.
What do I see? Nothing.
They look
They're
dirty,
dirty
and
and
they
they
stink.
Nice natural 20!
And they were used by goblins.
Oh!
Useless information, because obvious. Alright, so we'll head back.
Basically.
This is also an entrance still.
Wait, what? There's another entrance.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Oh.
then we would have gone that way.
Oh, yeah.
And as you look into here, it is clear. This is covered in spider's web. All of it.
All of it.
All of it.
All of it. Well, we're
Sacred
still
flame?
stealth, so no, we're not gonna do that. That's alerting them that we're here, so we're gonna go back.
Yeah, we're gonna try this one.
Okay, rolling. What are we rolling, Wrath?
1d20. It doesn't matter if you put your dex there or not. If you roll a 1, you have a problem. If not, nothing.
I rolled 1. Oh no.
You roll a 5, nothing. 12, so nothing. 14,
Oops.
nothing.
Nope.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So you easily step
made
over.
it.
We did it! Yay!
We know how to walk.
Walk.
Watching is a little bit more difficult for some of you, but
Are you trying to imply something?
perhaps.
Ooh.
This entire area is covered in fur and poo
Oh!
and bones and pieces of meat
They
rotting.
poop where they eat?
I would like to perception check to see if I can see anything shining off the light.
Sure, I'll try.
Hey,
Insist.
another 20.
What do we notice, Wrath? Oh my
Whoa!
gosh! He rolled a
Wow.
20! Nothing
Nothing
lower than a
really.
19!
No, there must be
Uh,
gold in here. There must
There
be.
has to
There has to
something
be
worth
gold,
something in
otherwise he
here.
wouldn't have seen anything.
Come on, we averaged higher than a 20.
Yeah, you look inside the entire area. There's nothing in there.
It's just poop.
Just give us the maze back.
It's poo. There's hair. You kind of look closely, and everybody seems to agree that this is a place where works were.
I just realized Mboy just rolled another natural 20 for nothing.
Yeah.
So this was the warg area.
This was a work area.
Can we safely
Or
make our
even
way over
worse,
here?
Dolos is the one who rolled a 19.
Can we safely go over there, Raph? Without
I don't
slip?
know.
Well, can
Oh,
I
without
avoid the
slipping?
poop?
Yeah.
I'm daintily avoiding the poop. You've never seen me so dexterous before. What do we see?
Well, what do you think?
Spiderweb?
Orcs.
Blood.
We are stealthed.
So you're barely not touching webs,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see a very large group of large or giant spiders and a couple of groups of swarming spiders tending. This here is a hole
Okay.
in the roof.
In the roof.
It's a hole.
Yep, a hole in the roof.
It's ceiling.
Yeah, a hole in the ceiling, hole in the roof. There are many webbing. There's a lot of webbing that covers it, and the ground area over here is filled with eggs. Or no, not filled with eggs. It's filled with bodies, and around there are the eggs. The bodies are of all sorts of creatures. Humanoids, deer, wolves, whatever.
So they have made no reaction to us, though?
They kind of move around a little bit, but apart from that,
Okay.
it's not
Before
specifically
we do
good for you.
anything, I am going to cast Bless. Because why not?
I didn't hear what you're going to cast, but
Bless.
whatever. Oh, bless.
All of us.
Yeah, so there's no... It doesn't break stealth or
well,
anything. It'd be fine.
Let's see, if I do all of us, it'll be a second level. I guess that's fine.
Yeah, second level's fine.
That's a minute?
Yep.
Shall we roll an initiative
Okay.
and say you have an advantage or the surprise on them?
Sure, but technically the Bless doesn't reveal anyway, so that wouldn't be a first move in initiative.
No, but we can roll initiative right now.
Yay! Garbage!
Still rolling high. Like it.
Garbage.
Garbage too.
Ado's just being himself.
Not bad.
So these are like swarm of spiders?
Yeah, small spiders, but a lot of them.
Huh.
Actually, these are the creatures that fell from the tree thingy last time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the spider swarm. Technically, in game it would be the insect swarm, but it's spiders. They have a dex of 1.
Are they killable by shooting one arrow and then killing them all?
No.
No,
Oh,
No.
Okay.
not at all.
You're
Well-
not rolling too well either.
Fire away!
Yeah, just
Heck
go to
yeah.
fire and run.
Descending.
Right.
Gumby is first.
Right
Your
here.
turn is first.
Right there, why there?
Because
It'd be
it
here.
can get the most.
No, there we get the
Huh?
most. Here we get the most. 20, 15, 20, 20.
Huh.
There we get the most.
Oh, that's true. That is only 20. Okay, yep, right. But in this spot then.
So it goes 20, 20, 20.
Yep.
20-foot radius.
It hits 3 spiders and 2 swarms. And we'll do max
Sorry, what-
damage.
What spell are you doing?
Fireball.
Oh,
Nice.
Cut.
oh yeah.
Let's see like a ton of 6s. They'll have
Roll the damage.
and they have
Yeah.
disadvantage because they don't see it coming.